I really kind of want to negotiate my location in this agenda. You have all these great awardees, and it's just all exciting, and then you get to hear about CADC. And it's exciting for some of us, but maybe not near as exciting as the work that those great awardees have done over the years. But it's my job as president, and I will do my best to make this brief and to the point. As Mike said, the Carroll Area Development Corporation was organized in 1985 to promote economic development and contribute to the financial health of the communities it serves. Its mission was to build upon past successes in assisting business growth. The mission of CADC remains the same as when the organization began 27 years ago. I'd like to take a moment and recognize all current CADC board members. Would those in attendance tonight please stand and be recognized? CADC is a unique board in a couple of ways. One, we meet every Tuesday for an hour, and that speaks to the commitment of the board members. They believe that much in the community and are willing to spend that time. And it's also one of the few volunteer boards you really get to pay to be on, which is a little unique, but that just demonstrates the commitment they have to this county and the communities that we serve. CADC is a county-wide organization funded by a third by the county, 1/3 by the city of Carroll, and 1/3 by private investment. We are proud of our partnerships with both city and county's with the city and county's officials, and I would like to give a special recognition to all mayors, city council members, county board of supervisors, and former Mayor Petalty. Would you please stand and be recognized? CADC Board of Directors would also like to thank Senator Kettering and Representative Dan Muehlbauer for their support of and work on behalf of Carroll County. Representative Muehlbauer was able to attend tonight, but I believe Senator Steve Kettering is in attendance. Steve, would you please stand and be recognized? Steve is finishing his final term, unless we can talk him into one more. In the Senate, and we'd like to thank you for all the work that you've done over the years and the service you've given to the state of Iowa. Thank you, Steve. On behalf of the entire board, I would also like to thank Jim Gossett, Roseanne Nace, Cindy Rander, Katie Lawler, and Sue Schrod for all of the work they do to support our board. There are 35 members, big board. It's like herding cats sometimes. And we really appreciate you keeping us heading in the right direction. Economic development is not always easy to quantify. Some businesses start or expand on their own with little help from CADC or our staff. And other businesses require a tremendous amount of assistance. The CADC staff is very busy working with current and potential businesses in an effort to grow the tax base and create jobs in Carroll County. Currently, the staff and the board have 18 projects on their active list, representing the potential for 300,000 additional square feet, $30 million in capital investment, and 400 jobs. Let's hope that 2012 reels in about half of those. Wouldn't that be a great year? In an effort to become more effective, the CADC board recently conducted a 4-hour strategic planning session. Sometimes we recognize that the community doesn't know what we do behind closed doors on Tuesdays, so I wanted to take a couple minutes and share our priorities for 2012. Excuse me. Our first priority will be business retention and expansion. Our members recognize that the vast majority of new job growth comes from existing business and industry. CADC's primary focus has been and will continue to be existing business and industry. Here are a few things under that category that we plan to do this year. We are going to re-energize the existing industry visitation program, and that visit is scheduled for 2012. We're going to create awareness and resources available to help existing businesses and industry. We'd like to assemble and fund an equity capital group for entrepreneurial development. And we would like to recognize the accomplishments of Carroll County businesses. This year, 2011, CADC presented the first Spirit of Excellence Award to Western Iowa Networks. I want to read just a bit of the nomination letter that was shared with them. The CADC Spirit of Excellence Award recognizes Carroll County businesses that invest resources in projects for their businesses that result in larger property base and additional quality jobs in Carroll County. Western Iowa Network's project to develop fiber-to-the-home technology in Breda, Carroll, and Litterdale will lead to significant service enhancements for residents and businesses in these communities. The potential for future business development as a result of increased broadband capacity is significant. The investment made by Western Iowa Networks and the leadership of their board of directors is to be recognized and commended. This evening, representing Western Iowa Networks is Megan Beatty. Would Megan please stand and be recognized? Our second priority will be recruitment. Recruiting new businesses and industries to Carroll County is an important function of CADC. Working locally and with Western Iowa Advantage, Carroll County will lead the effort to promote the assets and resources needed to attract new business and industry to Carroll County. Our third priority is marketing. CADC will communicate a county-wide marketing plan, maintain site and building information in all communities, and expand involvement in Western Iowa Advantage to include board members throughout the region, making it easy for residents and businesses to adopt and implement a clear marketing message. Our fourth priority is workforce development. We've been extremely fortunate over the last 5 years in the midst of this economy. I believe last month our unemployment rate in Carroll County was 3.5%. Amazing when you think about what's going on nationally. That brings about some challenges as well. But we will work with our partners through our existing industry program to identify workforce issues and collectively work to solve those problems. Our fifth priority is legislative advocacy. Steve knows this well. We had Steve and Dan in here just a few weeks ago to talk about the things that are important to our county. We will continue to work at both the local, state, and federal levels concerning issues important to Carroll County, including our second Access Washington, D.C. trip to get in the ear of our representatives in Washington. Our final priority is for transportation and infrastructure. We recognize the importance of easy, safe access to market for local business and industry, and will lead discussions among the businesses, agencies, and government officials concerning transportation and infrastructure issues important to Carroll County business and industry. In closing, CADC will continue its role as advocate for Carroll County. Our board believes that the 2012 strategic plan will provide stronger support and better resources for existing business and industry, improve our recruitment efforts, and we will stay involved with elected officials and advocate for projects that enhance the business environment and quality of life in Carroll. The CADC board understands the importance of the strong partnerships that have been created over the last 27 years, and I would personally like to thank everyone here tonight for choosing Carroll County as a place to live and do business. We look forward to working with all of you as we strive to improve the economy and quality of life in Carroll County in 2012. Thank you.